On the table we have Ionix Pokemon Mega Venusaur set. This set features 131 pieces of Pokemon craziness. What's actually cool about this set is it features 3 stages of one of my most favorite Pokemon, Bulbasaur, which he then evolves up to Venusaur and then Mega Venusaur. So this brick building world actually fits Pokemon pretty well. Much better than those How to Train Your Dragon dragons that just kind of seemed weird, especially with those transforming bricks. I also like this set as I used to play Bulbasaur quite a bit back in my old Game Boy days. On the back of the package here you can see the transformation a little more, and again there's these transforming bricks involved with Ionix sets that never made much sense at all, but it looks like it might be a little more fun with the Pokemon characters. Inside the package we have several different packs of blocks for the Pokemon, and we've got a couple instruction books. Let's start by building the small Bulbasaur Pokemon. We've got the transforming brick here, and I like this kind because it is just the 4 legs that come out. Pretty easy to do, and I don't know, I still really don't get the whole idea of it, but it works okay in this fashion. So we'll just pop his head on here. There he is, not bad, very cute. But what we are really interested is the larger evolutions. So let's start building Venusaur. Let's start by dropping down this giant transforming brick, and this thing is quite an elaborate piece of brick structure. What we've got here is several different moving pieces, and I guess to build this version we're just going to open up these side panels like so, and then we're just going to start sticking stuff to it. I imagine this thing also builds other different animals, and we will see as we go. And there we have Venusaur. Not too bad of a little block building toy he is. Pretty fun on this top flower bulb part. Pretty neat little guy. The transforming brick doesn't really need to do much other than support his body and his head with his legs here, which kind of gives you some articulation in the legs. And you can tell when I was building it, it's not the easiest toy to build. Pretty much any block building toy that's not Lego has problems. The instructions were a little bit sketchy in certain points. But as for a Pokemon toy, this guy's really neat. The head here has an opening mouth, and you probably could feed him bricks if you wanted to. And again, this flower structure on top is just really cool looking. This part in the center here almost feels like mixels. It's almost like someone jumped ship to design that over at Ionix maybe. Very cool Pokemon, and I'm looking forward to evolving him into Mega Venusaur. And finally, the kind of fragile Mega Venusaur. Pretty elaborate Pokemon here character after building all this extra flower power up on top. Oh, we lost a leg, and now I guess you can see how these legs are placed on ball joint, so that's not a big deal. Oops, we lost a head too. Uh-oh, technical difficulties. Alright, definitely some fragility in the larger Mega Venusaur. A little too much going on causes a lot of breakdown, especially, let's start with the head, how it's attached to the body. Just not enough studs going in there, and pretty big, heavy, bulbous head, if you will, is pretty easy to snap off. Seemed like it worked a little better as just Venusaur. Mega has got these all sorts of things going on, these side flowers that shoot out, only supported on the bottoms here. And I want to say a pressure problem with the way these pieces fit. When you start putting more and more pieces together, they start competing for space, and then they start pushing the other pieces off out of the way. Like I've had trouble with this front piece up front right here. It just wants to pop right out. So yeah, unfortunately, if it's not Lego, it's never that great. This guy is just all sorts of trouble. It's too bad because he looks just cool. I mean, for Mega Venusaur, this is just a great looking Pokemon. I love the rotating head. You can really get a lot of character out of these guys. And the feet, again, have pretty good articulation, even though they probably would have a better articulation had they not done this transforming brick and just done a base that fit an animal like a Pokemon, or should I say monster. Flower on top though is just incredible. So a little too much going on with Mega Venusaur, and I think if I keep him at any stage, it will be in just Venusaur stage, because this is obviously too much. But what a terrific, crazy toy this is, if you can call it that. Hey, look, he's eating himself. That's weird. Going back to Venusaur mode, which I believe is my favorite, only I'm going to give him the Mega Venusaur head. And if you didn't notice, there are 2 heads included, which is pretty cool because I think most sets would usually just give you 1 head with a sticker to remove, so now you got that extra head. But I like the little marking on this. There's also a little sheet of stickers so you can decorate the flowers up top, I believe, and a couple other spots on him, but I'm not too big on those, so I'm just going to leave them off. And I liked the darker back pieces that the Mega Venusaur had, just for some contrast on the guy. But this part of the toy I think is great, and what I didn't expect, for some reason I thought that the mini Bulbasaur figure was going to be a first stage of Venusaur, and then you're going to build onto him to get this. But having him and a larger Venusaur is an extra bonus. It's nice to have this little guy. He's cool. So that's with that. As for the toy, I think I would recommend it if you're a big Pokemon fan. If not, I'd probably stay clear. I don't know why you would be buying this if you didn't know anything about Pokemon like me. But hey, I played Bulbasaur quite a bit back in the day, so I really like this toy quite a bit. So I would recommend him if you're into Pokemon, and it's kind of fun to have a brick building Pokemon set because of the evolution thing and how they evolve and get bigger and add on stuff. So that kind of works really well. So with that being said, I'm going to go take some more NyQuil and go to bed. That's what I have to say about that.
I'm really dizzy now.